Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But when you pop on, comment the word launch, LAUNCH, and go check your messenger because I got a box of goodies right here of everything that's going to be launching it tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you love chalk and you love the transfers and all of that, I'm going to show you all the new stuff that's coming out tomorrow. Before I do anything else, make sure you're in my broadcast channel. So right down here in my pinned comment, there is a link to join my broadcast channel. That's just a one-way messaging system to let you know when I'm live. That's the best way to be notified when I'm live because sometimes notifications through Facebook aren't super reliable. But we're going to do a launch party. So I'm going to show y'all all of the spring stuff. Well, most of it. I don't have every single piece of it. But I'm going to show you the majority of it, okay? So comment the word launch. I'm trying to find my live. There it is. And let me share this into the broadcast channel. And of course, my comments don't want to load, but y'all be a little patient with me. Hi, Patricia. Good old technology, you know? Nothing wants to load. There we go. Okay, copy link. I'm going to share this over into the broadcast channel, and then we are going to get started. So all this stuff that I'm about to show you is going to come out or launch tomorrow morning, okay? It is the new spring collection. So if you don't know, Chalk Couture has two like major launches or big launches where like they have more transfers, surfaces, colors, all of that. So it's in February and in July. So this is our spring collection launch. So I wanted to come on and show y'all all of the things. Make sure you have a piece of paper that you can write down the items that you like. But I have all of the transfers. I have all of the new paste colors. I have some new surfaces, all of the things, okay? We will be doing live giveaways every so often. So make sure you're commenting and interacting because that is how you're going to get entered. I'm literally just going to look at the screen and pick somebody's name that I see who commented, and you could be the winner, okay? Before I get started, before I do anything else, I just want to let y'all know all of the products I'm going to show you, like I said several times before, are going to be available tomorrow morning, okay? Tomorrow morning. So if you comment the word launch, you can go check out the lookbook with everything. But then there's also a little message in there for you to figure out how to save 30% off. So the best way, if you love all the chalk product, is become a Perks member. Perks members save 30% off their entire purchase all the time, okay? So it's $20 a month. So basically it's like a VIP member thing. So it's $20 a month, but you get that $20 back to use towards a purchase within 30 days. So you can apply the $20 towards a purchase and save $20 on an order every single month. And then you get some additional perks through me. One I can't say on here, but 30% off. It is an amazing deal. I highly suggest if you're not a Perks member, become a Perks member. It is awesome. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. I did my little spiel. Are y'all ready to see this new stuff? Hi, Rebecca. I know. Look at this giant box, y'all. This box is huge. We got lots of fun stuff in here. I am so excited to show y'all. I literally haven't even pulled anything out. I just opened the box to make sure it was the correct box. All right, are y'all ready? So we're going to do some giveaways. So make sure you're commenting and interacting. And I'm going to talk about the Perks program quite a bit. So if you are new and you want to know more about the Perks program, feel free to ask questions down in the chat. If I don't see them, hi Rebecca. If I don't see them, there's some of my other Perks members in here who have been with me since Perks started, and they can always answer some questions too, okay? Yes, Miss Kimmy is a Perks member. So let me get rid of this padding. Yeah, okay, I was like, this isn't the right box. It is the right box. Alrighty, so should we start with the new colors, or should we save the new colors? Thanks, Maureen. Let's start with the new colors. Okay, so we have 3 paste and 3 ink colors. Okay, so some people ask me, what is ink? Ink is going to go on anything like your textiles, your glass, anything that you want to be permanent and to be that can be withstand heat. So like your kitchen towels, t-shirts, bags, you can make glassware with this. Everything, the ink is going to be, you're going to use ink to heat stuff. Oh my gosh. you're going to use ink to make things permanent, but it needs to be heat set. Oh my word, y'all. I'm tripping over my words over here. I think I'm going to sign up as a demonstrator. Oh, yay, Rebecca. I would love that. You can absolutely do that. Yes, if you want to become a designer, you can become a designer as well. Please reach out to me, Rebecca. I would love to have you. Okay, so these are the ink colors, and these are the new paste colors. Y'all ready to open them up? Should we start with paste or ink first? Which one do y'all want to start with? And I got my list down for some live giveaways. Oh, there's Boonies. He says hello. Love the new, I know, I'm so excited. Which should we start with? I'm just going to kind of slowly start opening them. Oh yeah, Miss Lisa. Okay, we'll just start with the paste or the ink. Kimmy says the ink. I use way more paste than I do ink, but I'm really excited about these ink colors. So let's open up our inks first. So this is the color Shimmer Violet. So this used to be a paste color. I want to say it was last spring or the spring before. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous metallic, like shimmery purple. So these are the inks. So inks are going to go on your stuff that needs to be heat set. So t-shirts, tea towels, glass. I think you can even use ink on wood. I have personally not done that, but you can definitely do that. Thank you so much for sprinkling this, Billy. So this is a Shimmer Violet ink. So the only other ink option we have in purple, I want to say, is Regal. And I could be wrong about that. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous purple. Now, y'all have been begging for more inks. So they listened and they brought us some new inks. So I cannot wait to use that and make some like Easter stuff. So that is the Shimmer Violet ink. It is not available in paste anymore. It's only available in the ink now. Okay. Now, do y'all know what color this is? This was a color of the month, but it was a paste. It is called Pucker. So Pucker was a shimmery yellow, which y'all, oh my, y'all see what I did? I need to wipe that off because it is ink. So that's another thing. I can wash it out. It's not a big deal. My bad. But this is Pucker in ink form. So it's not over here. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. Pucker was a color of the month, but it was a paste. It was so popular. It was one of our most popular colors of the month that they decided to bring it back in an ink color. So it's a shimmery yellow. That's going to be perfect for spring and summer, y'all. It's okay. You know, at least I got it on my face. Well, I had paint on my face last week, or no, Monday. I'm a mess, y'all. A hot mess. I'm just so excited to show you all this stuff. But this is Shimmer, this is called Pucker. It's a shimmer yellow. I know, Miss Dawn, I need to wear that. So we have Shimmer Violet, Pucker, and then our last one is another old color of the month. It shouldn't, Miss Tammy. I'm just going to go wash it out. I'm not going to heat set it, so we should be good. This was an old color of the month. It was the color Scout, which it was a metallic green. And they brought I want to say it's like a metallic ink. I could be wrong. It looks like a metallic ink, but that is the color Scout. Yeah, Shannon, I've seen people use ink on wood. I have never personally tried it, so I don't know that for sure. But look at the difference. So this is a shimmer. This is Shimmer Yellow Pucker. And then this is Scout, which is supposed to be like a metallic green. Oh gosh, y'all. Making a big old mess over here. What else is new? But these are our new ink colors. So, which one is your favorite? Pucker, Scout, or Shimmer Violet? Let me know in the comments. And we'll pick someone to win some Happy Mail. Which one is your favorite? And I'm making a huge mess. I always make a mess when I first open up. Billy, so you don't, I mean, you don't have to, you can, but it'll be permanent. You don't have to like spray it with like a polyurethane. But I've never really had any issues with just putting my paste out. If I use paste on wood, it being on the elements. Let's see. The next person who comments is going to be the winner. Miss Patricia Martinez. You are the winner of some Happy Mail. Thank you so much for commenting. I stinking love these. These are so fun. I want to say the violet is my favorite. I want to see what the yellow looks like on a black t-shirt though. That's what I want to see. All right, let's move over to our paste colors. So we've got 3 new pastes. So let's first start with this one. So I think 2 years ago, we had a color, maybe it was last year. We had a color named Peach Cobbler. And, you know, that color was kind of slept on because it wasn't like super exciting, but when you used it, it was an absolutely gorgeous paste. So these are our paste, our new paste colors. So this is Shimmer Peach Cobbler. Peach Cobbler is a really, really pretty color, I promise. And I'm really excited about this Shimmer Peach Cobbler. So it's not a metallic, it is a shimmer paste. So it's gonna have that glitter in it, okay? Then, who remembers Eggshell Blue? That was a super popular spring color. I think it was last year or the year before. I cannot remember, y'all. Eggshell Blue was super popular. It was perfect for spring and Easter. So this is a metallic Eggshell Blue. It's not shimmer, it's metallic. So this is the shimmer. This is a metallic. So it's going to have like this sheen to it when you paint with it. It's going to be really, really pretty. So I'm really excited about that one. Then our last one is Strawberry Swirl. And this one looks like it's a metallic. Yeah. Let me open this up. I'm trying not to make a giant mess. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Now you could totally scrape that in there. I'm not going to mess with it. But this is Strawberry Swirl, which is a really pretty pink color. So we have great Easter colors, great spring colors. I completely agree with you, Marcy. So these are 2 metallics. We got Eggshell Blue, Strawberry Swirl. At least I'm pretty sure Strawberry Swirl is. And then we have Shimmer Peach Cobbler. I love these 3 together. They are super pretty. What's the difference between shimmer and metallic? Shimmer is going to have your glitter in it. This is going to have your glittery pieces into it, whereas this is going to have more of like a shine. Like when you paint with it, like if you've ever painted with Nominee, you know how Nominee has like just a pretty shine to it. That's going to be how these should paint. It's going to have a shine, whereas the shimmer is going to have the glittery effect to it. So, in the comments, which one is your favorite? Peach Cobbler, Eggshell Blue, or the Strawberry Swirl? I am really excited about this one. I mean, I'm excited about all of them. And I'm really excited about painting stuff with the Eggshell Blue. I mean, I love all of them. Hi, Chris. So, we will pick a winner here in just one second. Y'all tell me in the comments which one is your fave. And we'll pick someone for some Happy Mail. Hi, Nancy. Nancy likes the Peach Cobbler. Marcy likes the Strawberry Swirl. Okay, the next person who comments is the winner. Kimmy Caldwell. Kimmy Caldwell, another Perks member. Miss Kimmy, you are the winner of some Happy Mail. So remember, y'all, if you are a Perks member, you save 30% off of all of this stuff. So who doesn't like to save money? Like I told y'all at the beginning, Perks is awesome. It's a great way to get started. If you love this stuff, you want to sign up to be a Perks member because you save 30% off all the time. It's $20 a month, which you get that back in product credit each month. And then I give you discounts on my live sales. So it's a win-win. Alrighty, let's talk about surfaces. Okay, so let me pull out these surfaces. I'm just kind of going the order in which it's in the box because it's just easier that way. Okay, So here are some new surfaces. So we have a square chubby. This will stand on its own. It's very similar to our rectangle chubby. I'm really excited about this. A lot of our like size C transfers that are like, I have like the 6 different designs. I think those are going to pick for perfectly on here. Yay, Kimmy. I'm so excited. Thank you for commenting. Hi, Tracy. So we have the square chubby. What do we see here? We've got some Easter egg chubbies, and it's a 4-pack. So these sit like at an angle, and then these sit upright. So this is a 4-pack of Easter egg chubbies, and there is a transfer that goes with this. Okay. Then we have, I don't have a picture of these, but this is an egg pedestal stand. So you can paint it, decorate it however you want to. Then there's going to be a stick that goes right here, and these eggs are going to be threaded onto the top or onto that stick. And then there's going to be another piece of this that sticks on top, so you can actually rest stuff on top of it. But it's going to be like a set of standing eggs, an egg pedestal. I think this is so cute. So this one stands about 7 inches tall. And then there's a little bit of a shorter one, and this one is 5.5 inches tall. So these are going to be perfect for like your Easter decor, like for your Easter like table. So I'm really excited about these. Yes. So speaking of Easter table decor, they came out with placemats. Yay, Billy. I know, I saw you join the club. I'm so excited you joined. Hi, Angie. So they have placemats for us, which these are super cute. So I probably should have kept the bag. So we have a 2-pack of placemats, right? Perfect. You could chalk on these. You can ink on them. You can chalk on these, but I wouldn't recommend, if you want to wash them, I wouldn't use, I think so, Connie. We're gonna have to mess with it and see if it could hold a candle. That's exactly was my question, but I believe it's sturdy enough that it would hold. So we've got 2 placemats. So like I was saying, you can use paste on these, but if you're going to want to wash them, you want to use ink. Okay. So these are the placemats. It comes with it's a 2-packer. Then we have, we've got some napkins. What a wonderful idea. Yes. Now, there are some pictures there will be some pictures on the website, but if you comment the word launch, okay, and in your messenger, there'll be a bit.ly link. If you click on that bit.ly link, it'll take you to the lookbook to where you can see everything. But you'll see in the pictures that they have like a tablescape for Easter. These are napkins. So these are burlap napkins. And they come in a set of 2. Y'all, I can see all the bundles with these. So we've got a set of napkins, and you can fold those however you want to. You know, you could even just use these as, no, they're too square. I was going to say big placemats, but they're too square. So we got a set of napkins. Then we have the last thing you need for your Easter table. What do y'all think it is? Miss Billy. Miss Billy. Look what we have. It's a table runner. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look how long this thing is. This table runner, hold on, let me grab the thing. This table runner is 72 inches long. So, y'all, it's taller than me. It's taller than me. Look at that. I'm planning on to, Miss Anita. I definitely want to do the egg pedestals. I might do that tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm doing on my live tomorrow morning. Ooh, you could sell them for a pillow cover. But there is a burlap table runner. So you can make your whole Easter tablescape with all of this. Yes. It's nice and long. I agree, Miss Rebecca. You can make the cutest table with it. I might have to decorate, even though no one comes over to my house for Easter. I might have to do like a little like table setup in my house, and we'll make all the stuff for the table, and then we'll see how it looks. Maureen, you could totally take this. You might be able to take this and like maybe like fabric glue them together or sew them together. So those are all. I will tell you, there is a surface that I did not get, but I'll show you all the transfer here in a little bit. There is a porch leaner. So y'all remember the nutcrackers that we had at Christmas? There is a porch leaner in the shape of a carrot that you can put as welcome. I didn't grab that for some reason, but that is also another surface that is on there. So tell me, which is your favorite surface? The table runner, the placemats, the napkins, the egg pedestals, the egg cutouts, the square chubby. Which one is your favorite? A diva Christmas thing. Ooh, I love that. We do have bunny transfers. I'm going to get to the transfers here in just a second, but tell me which surface is your favorite. Monica's excited about the runner. The runner. The runner, the table runner. Oh my gosh, the table runner is popular. I'm excited about these. If you use chalk paste on the fabric, can wash it on the washer and it'll wash out for all the holidays. Lisa, I believe it'll wash out completely, but it depends on the colors that you're using. So if you're going to use like red, blue, black, those tend to stain, like when you know how you're using them on our transfers. Those tend to stain. So I would imagine that it might stain the fabric, but it's worth a shot and see. All right, next person to comment is going to be the winner of our next one, Lisa Whitmore. Another Perks member of mine. Okay, so remember, everything I'm showing, if you sign up to be a Perks member, you get 30% off of your entire purchase all the time. So if you place 10 orders in a month, you get 30% off of every single order, okay? Or if you place 1 order a month, you get 30% off. It's $20 a month. And you get that $20 back in product credit to use within 30 days every single month. So you get $20 to use to spend on an order. It's pretty awesome. And then I do a lot of other things for my Perks members. Linda, we pretty much got everything organized. We pretty much got all the ribbon organized. There is a couple stragglers. I even went through in here and kind of pulled the ribbon that was in here. But most of it is put up. I have 2 bins that I need to organize, and then we're good. You're welcome, Lisa. Alrighty, so we have some fun stuff for y'all. Some extras. These are like accessories. So let me pull these out, and then we'll do the transfers. So this is something I need to do. Oh, hold on. How do you sign up to be a Perks member? Angie, if you comment the word launch, LAUNCH, you'll get a message. The second link that's in there, it'll say like, you want to save 30%. The second link that's in there, you'll just click on that and it should take you to my website to sign up. Just make sure that you, make sure that it's my name listed at the top as that you're signing up under with me. Okay. Linda, for the most part, we got it done. I have a couple more bins to kind of put away, but yes, we got all of it done for the most part. Thank you, Beverly, for the stars. Thank you so much. I'm like, do we order this from you or Chalk Couture? Linda, all of this that I'm showing you is going to be available tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? All of this will be available tomorrow at 10 a.m. So you can't go to the website now and order it, but you can comment the word launch and go check out the lookbook that has all of the stuff that I'm showing you, but with like finished pictures. So you can kind of get a little bit more inspiration. Thank you, Cheryl. So I know I've been saying I need to do this. I need to do, not resin. Is it a resin or epoxy? Resin. There you go. It's resin. I have my resin bottles sitting over in my inventory room, and we need to do that. So we might do this next week. But these are more molds. So we have like the tray mold. I think we have like a sign mold. But you have some flower molds, right? Tropical flower, these are coasters. So some coaster molds. And then you have this big tray. You have this big flower tray mold. We're going to have to play and see what we can come up with. I'm really excited. I know I've not done my resin because I'm afraid to, but I need to try it. It looks so much fun. Like, I see people post their resin projects all the time. I'm like, I need to do it. I just need to stop being scared and just try it, right? So we have a tropical flower mold. Then we have a pet tag mold. So these are really cute. You can make little pet tags for your pets. So there's all different size circles. There's the bone, there's another bone, there's a fish, there's a little kitty cat down here. So we might have to try the resin with something smaller before we graduate to this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it. And you know what? If I mess it up, it's okay. It's okay. So there are some new molds. The other molds, I believe, are still on the website. So go check those out. Then we have some just mix well and go slow. Okay. I don't think it'd be hard to do, Laura. I think it's just mixing the correct amount of resin that you need. Yes, those pet tags are so adorable. So we have some new items. These are artisan add-ons, okay? So these are adhesive embellishments that you're going to add. We're going to try it, y'all. Well, we're going to start small, but we are going to try resin soon. So these are things that you can add onto surfaces to kind of make them look a little bit more vintagey, rustic, worn. So this is the Frame Flourishes mold. So what I'm thinking is, like, you would take this, you could put it on a surface, right? Paint over it, and then even like distress it or add some chameleon wax to it or something to kind of make it look a little bit more rustic and worn. I'm going to definitely try it, Monica. So this one is the Frame Flourishes Artisan Add-ons. And we're going to play with these too. Then we've got some spring borders. Then we have some spring floral medallions. Then we have a medallion and accessory add-on. And then we have some farmhouse tile add-ons. I'm really excited to try these. It's going to help, like, make your life, I think, look more realistic and like a 3D effect. I think these are going to be fun. So we've got some adhesive add-ons. Then we have, I'm not going to pull these out. So then we have some decoupage rice paper. So we haven't done decoupage in a long time. We need to do it again with like the resin, but we have some decoupage rice paper. So this is the Parisian Promenade. Yeah, Promenade paper. So I'm going to show you this side and this side. So it's a bigger sheet. Obviously it opens up. I don't think they're plastic. I don't know. Hold on, let me open it. Hi, Linda. I don't think these are reusable. I think they're kind of they're like rubbery plastic. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if they would be reusable, Angie. We could play with that. Then we have a French Garden decoupage rice paper. And I believe there's only one sheet per thing, okay? Then we have a Springtime in Paris decoupage rice paper. So it's kind of like the same thing as like decoupaging with a napkin. It's just like a paper. So out of the accessories, the molds, the adhesive like add-ons, or the rice paper, which one are y'all excited about? Maybe it's silicone. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to play with those. I know, Cheryl. I'm so excited for everything too. Now, also make sure you're in the VIP group, because tomorrow I'm gonna post like a little fun giveaways going on. And so make sure you're in there so you can see what's happening. Just comment the word launch. All right, let's see. Angie's excited about the molds. Deborah Burns, you are winner number 4. You have won some Happy Meal. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Deborah Burns. Alrighty. Y'all ready for transfers? Y'all ready for this? We're going to start with size A. We're going to start with our size A. So these are going to be about 5 by 7. We have some everyday, like, country stuff. And then we have some Easter stuff, springtime stuff. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see all of these. I haven't even looked through all of them, y'all. Okay, so these are all size A transfers. So I'm going to tell you the names of them. These are all 5x7, and on the website, these are $11. But remember, as a Perks member, you get to save 30% off of the $11. Okay, what time is Chalk in? Chalk is in Mountain Standard Time. So this will release 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay? All right. Here we go. So this one is the first one. This one is called Storybook Bunny. Look how adorable that Storybook Bunny is. He is super cute. Then we have Dogs Never Lie About Love. So this one is called Dogs Never Lie. I love this one. Hip Hop. Hip Hop. Then this one is the Best Easter Wishes. So this one you would kind of either cut apart or just use the different parts to make whatever you're looking for. But this one is called Best Easter Wishes. This one is called Not in the Mood. So this one says, yeah, no, hello, I'm not in the mood. So they have this one on like a trucker hat that you could ink on. I thought that was cute. So this one is, yeah, no, or even like for a little kid shirt, I think that'd be cute. I love this one. You're a Good Egg. And this one is really pretty. Blooming Tulips. Think about like watercolor. I think that one's adorable. And then we have the Etched Cow. So which of the size A's are your favorites? I love the Storybook Bunny, the Hip Hop, and then the Blooming Tulips. These are my top 3 for size A. Hip Hop, Storybook Bunny, and then Blooming Tulips. Jennifer, it just takes practice. And what I do is it's not truly watercolor. It's more of just like painting inside the lines. The tulip and the cow, the Easter wishes. Pamela loves the bloom, the bunny, the cow and dogs. I'm sorry if you're commenting and you're getting a key, like another word. I so apologize. The Storybook Bunny. The Storybook Bunny is my favorite. Yes. Billy Packard. You are the next winner of some Happy Mail. Hey, hi, Callie. All right, let's move on to size B. Oh, you know what? Hold up. We've got some more size A's. I lied. I didn't think that was all of them. We have some more size A's. So this one is, I think y'all are going to like this one, Grow and Grace. My bad. Grow and Grace with the little flowers. Then we have Birds and Bees. Oh, I love this one. This one is so cute. We've got Mother Hen. She is adorable. Hi, Victoria. We have Be Still and Know. And then the whole universe is yours. Oh my gosh, I figured that wasn't all of them. So there's a couple more. I really like the Grow and Grace. I love the flowers on that one. I love the birdhouse and the beehive, and then I love the little mother hen. There's lots of fun stuff we could do with her. So now those are all the size A's. We might come across more, but Be Still and Know, Mother Hen, the Grace. All right, so we're gonna move. Yes, great for notebooks. That's a perfect example, Marcy. The Storybook Bunny. All right, so next we're gonna move into our size B. These are all 8.5 by 11. They are $16 on the website. And you get 30% off when you become a Perks member. I'm telling y'all, Perks member is the way to go. If you love chalk and you love these transfers, Perks member, 30% off. It's awesome. All right, here we go. This one is called the Breakfast Club. I think this is going to look so cute on a t-shirt. I can just vision, that's like a perfect t-shirt, like graphic. So this one is called the Breakfast Club. Perfect for kids too. Always think positive with those little paws. Callie likes the chicken and the Grace. Yeah, the mother hen is adorable. So always think positive. I love this one. Welcome Peeps. Super cute. Then this one is called the Sunburst pattern. And we got a new set of minis. This one is called the Egg Hunt minis. These are perfect for like little kids, for koozies, for, I mean, all sorts of things. I love those. Those are super cute. All right, where are my bee fans? If you love a good bee, here is our honeybee. I love bees. I love bee decor. And I actually have an idea for a bee round that we're going to do soon. I know, Lisa. Then we have Oh Happy Day. So these are for, I think are meant for the coasters, the coaster sets. So you could cut these apart and put these on coasters and make like little spring coasters. Oh yeah, perfect for coasters too. Then we have, okay, I'm going to see if y'all can spot what's on this. Then we have the Animal Farm. Do y'all see something on here that Miss Girl, me, might like? Look at the Animal Farm. Do y'all see something on here that I might like? I know the bee is really cute. Ah, the bee is cute. Miss Billy, add it to your list, girlfriend. The ducks. Oh, yeah. Or the goose. The llama. There you go, Miss Jan, the llama. Miss Jan, you're a winner of some Happy Meal too. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I thought my phone was ringing. Miss Jan, you are the winner of some Happy Meal. Yeah, I am so excited about this little llama. I wish it was a little bit bigger though. Hi, Brenda. Then we have Birdcage. I love this one. So this one says sweet as sugar, extra spicy, saucy, and a little bossy. Saucy and a little bossy since birth. Cold as ice. And it says, hello, 911, I'm on fire. This one is called Sweet as Sugar. I love that one. I know, Dawn. I love that one. That one's cute. Then we have, ooh, this one is really pretty. The rose, the etched rose. So y'all really liked the etched rose pattern or the etched peony pattern. I think it was in that Valentine's Day kit. So they brought us some roses. We could use the heck out of this. And this isn't just for like Valentine's Day. This could be used for spring. I mean, all year round, really. Then we have, ooh, this is cute. The stamps. The spring postage. Look at those cute little strawberries. So it has strawberries, a butterfly, a watering can, flowers, a frog that says hippity hoppity, some rain boots, a bird, and a little umbrella. Miss Billy, we might be doing that. So that one's really cute. Then we have, this one is called Country Before It Was Cool. So a little cow, sheep, and chicken, and then Country Before It Was Cool. All right, here is that pattern that matches our egg surface. So these will go on our chubby eggs. So those are the egg patterns. Me too, Miss Connie. Oh, me too, because I'm going to be ordering more. All right, then we have In a Field of Roses, She's a Wild. That is going to be perfect for a t-shirt. In a Field of Roses, She is Wild. Then I'm so excited about the pattern. Y'all know how much we love patterns. The floral dot pattern. Then we just have some like generic music sheet. So it's not connected to any sort of song. At least it's not labeled. And I don't read sheet music. So if you read it, you can correct me. But it's just sheet music. That's a perfect pattern. I love this one. Someone made it on a shirt and I already want to do it too. It says, I can do all things. And then here's another pattern. We have the Moroccan style pattern. Super cute. Can make that look super vintagey. And then, I love this one too. Just a peep. Just a peep. So which ones are your favorites? Y'all know patterns I love. I really like this pattern. But my favorite, let's see. I think it was more towards the beginning. The patterns, you like the font. My favorite is, where are you? This one. The Breakfast Club one is my favorite. I love that one, and then I love the patterns, and then I love the She is Wild one. So let me know in the comments which one is your fave. Your fave. And we got a few more. We got C's, D's, and E's, and then we are done. So, the minis. I love the minis, Marcy. Yes. The patterned eggs. The patterns and the paws. The paws one is really cute. The Breakfast Club is adorable. Linda Sanchez, you are a winner of some Happy Meal. And y'all, I'm just picking someone from the comments. So the more that you're commenting, the more that likely you are you could win. Now, if you already won, you probably won't win again. But, all right. These are size C. So these are 12 by 18. These are $27 on the website. That's retail. I know. I need the saucy one on a t-shirt, Ruth. But this, like I told y'all, after every one of them, become a Perks member. You get 30% off all of the retail prices. All right. So here's a pattern one. This one is called the watercolor pattern. So I'm going to kind of hold it back. Lots of fun things you could do with that. Love that one. Then we have Lavender Fields. Lavender Fields, you could totally watercolor that lavender. So it says Lavender Fields, nature's finest, open daily, fresh picked, fragrant blooms, soaps, oils, lotions, and I always say, never mind. I'm not going to say it. But there's the Lavender Fields. Hi, Karen Day. Then we have, this one is very farmhousey, Mustard Seed Garden. And it says Faith Grows Here at the bottom. That'd be perfect for like a tray. All right, so remember the carrot porch cleaner that I was telling y'all about? The surface that I didn't get? There's a carrot porch cleaner where you can create welcome with it. Okay. So welcome, so it says welcome to our home, welcome to our burrow, and then a little greenery. Now you don't have to use the carrot to do that. You could use this on a different thing if you wanted to. Now, I think this one is going to be super popular, and this one I would not be surprised if it sells out, okay? I would not be surprised if this one sells out tomorrow, which sellouts are absolutely possible on launch days, okay? So if you can, I would place like an order for the things that you absolutely love and want to have immediately, and then you can go back and order more. But this one I think is going to be super popular. It is the Lord's Prayer. And this is a size C. This one has been highly requested and they brought it out. So this one is called the Lord's Prayer. It is a size C. Now I thought this one was a size D. So I'm like that they made it a little bit smaller. That would look beautiful in a kitchen. So that one is the Lord's Prayer. And then somebody was asking about bunnies. Well, girl, check out this giant Easter basket of bunnies. So this one is called the Bunny Basket. Okay. And then this one is Moon Phases. So, which one's your favorite out of the size C? I love the bunny basket. And I like this one, the watercolor pattern. Yeah. Got a good wow, Miss Anita? I love them. I think that Lord's Prayer, I would not be surprised if the Lord's Prayer transfer sells out tomorrow. Just saying. Lord's Prayer and the mustard seed. Chalk, what are you doing to me? I know, Miss Kimmy. Beverly loves the moons. Cheryl Pontes, you are a winner. You have won some Happy Meal. I'm giving away all sorts of things. I wasn't planning on doing this many giveaways, but I want to spoil y'all because y'all spoil me. So the watercolor pattern, the Lord's Prayer, and the welcome. Yeah, I would not be surprised if that one sells out tomorrow. Okay, so here are our size Ds. These are all 18 by 18, and they are $33 on the website. But remember, if you become a Perks member or designer, but if you become a Perks member, it's 30% off. Yep, these are good. I have the perfect, yay, Rebecca. All right, this one I love. This one is called the Hummingbird. In the lookbook, they have this on a pillowcase, which you can get on the website, but they have it in really vibrant, bright colors. It will, Miss Billy. I'm working on it, girl. I got you. But this one is the Hummingbird. This would look beautiful on a pillowcase. Okay, then we have a round. So this one will fit our rustic round, a 16-inch round. This one is called Good Things Grow Here. I'm sorry. Yeah, Good Things Grow Here. And then you can switch out the O. There's a leaf. There's a little heart, an acorn, a strawberry, just a regular O, and a flower. So you can make it like a little interchangeable if you want to. But this is for the rustic round. Now, this next pattern, the next two are patterns. This next pattern, I just look at it and it just makes me happy. Okay, if you like chickens, which Miss Linda, I know you like chickens, we've got the chicken meadow. Look how cute that is. Now, I know a lot of people are intimidated by the bigger patterns. What I always suggest to do is if you're intimidated by using this big pattern and you want to use it on a smaller piece, purchase the pattern and then cut it into different sizes that works for you to make it a little bit more manageable. Typically with patterns, I buy two, one to keep in the full 18 by 18 and then one to cut up into different sizes for my smaller projects. Because I don't want to, if I'm using like a little circle like this big, I don't want to pull out this big transfer. So that's what I always recommend is to buy two. If not, if you don't think you're ever going to use the big one, then buy one and just cut it into different sizes. I know the hummingbird is super cute. But I love the chicken meadow. I think that is adorable. And then we have an Eastern pattern. This one is called the bunny treat pattern. I'll get on there so you can see. So it's just some bunnies and some carrots. So the bunny treat pattern. And that is it for our size Ds. Which one's your favorite? The bunny pattern, the chicken pattern, Good Things Grow Here, or the hummingbird? Which one do y'all like the most? Then we have two size E's and then we're done. Okay. Love the bunnies. Brenda likes the bunnies. Beverly likes that one. The chicken fields. You can just use the flower. Yeah, absolutely. Shannon likes the bunny pattern. Robbie likes the hummingbird. Dawn Grant, you are another winner. Okay, you are another winner. Chris likes the Good Things Grow. I think that's gonna be a really pretty round. Hi, Rhonda Grissom. All right, our last two size E's. These are 18 by 24. These are, I want to say, $43 on the website. But like I said, every time, become a Perks member and save that 30% off, which one of these we're going to use, one of these might look super familiar because it was a size A transfer last year. We're going to do it to recreate our big pallet sign that I did the vintage tree on for Christmas. But this was a size A transfer last year, and they brought it back in a bigger size. It is the Farm Fresh carrots. And we're definitely going to make a big old sign with this guy. The sizey intimidate you. You got to work slow with them. So, it's a big one, but I love this. And then our other one that we have is the Parisian Rabbit. Hi, Stephanie. Miss Stephanie, you get some Happy Meal. Stay till the end, Stephanie, and I'll tell you what you need to do, okay? So, Stephanie Bussart, you want some Happy Meal. Thanks for commenting. But this one is the Parisian Rabbit. So, do you like the rabbit or do you like the carrot? I know I'm definitely going to use this one because that size A transfer that I used last year, I absolutely loved it. But the bunny, you could totally use different parts of this. You don't have to use the whole transfer. You could even cut out the bunny if you just like the bunny. But those are the size E transfers. They're the big mamas. They're the daddies. The daddy transfers, if you will. Angie likes the Farm Fresh carrots. Hi, Brenda. How are you? The rabbit, the carrots. So I'll announce the winner here, the last giveaway winner here in a second. So like I've told y'all, all of this stuff that I showed you tonight will be available tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it'll be 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Okay. And you can save 30% off by becoming a Perks member. You save 30% off all the time. It's just $20 a month, but you actually get that $20 back in a product credit to use within 30 days towards a purchase. So let's say you go on and you sign up for Perks member tonight. Your product credit will be in there for you as soon as you sign up. And then you can use that product credit to buy some of this stuff that I showed you tonight. I highly recommend, if you love the transfers, if you love the chalk, become a Perks member. It is awesome. I wish they had Perks when I first joined. So time to shop tomorrow. Exactly. So that was another thing. Make sure you're in my VIP group or even in my broadcast channel. So right down here in the pinned comment where it says comment launch, if the comment's not open, open it up, and there's going to be a link in there for you to join my broadcast channel. Make sure you're either in my broadcast channel or in my VIP group, because I'm going to be doing some giveaways as well tomorrow if you place an order on the website, okay? And there'll be an order minimum, but it won't be like a crazy amount of money, okay? Stephanie, you can become a Perks member tonight. You don't have to wait to sign up to be... You don't have to wait to sign up to be a Perks member. Yes, you can save tons of money. Can you use acrylic paint on the transfer is just paste? Asking for a friend. Angie, I highly recommend you only use the paste. I have never used the acrylic paint with it, but here are my things that I would be worried is acrylic paint is a lot thinner than paste. And so if you use the acrylic paint on there, it can seep underneath your transfer and make it bleed, and it's not going to look like crisp like if you were to use paste. And I did have somebody come on here and say that they used acrylic paint and it ruined the transfer. So I do not recommend using acrylic paint, chalk paint, anything like that. I would just stick with the Chalk Couture paste. Diana, if you comment the word launch, that's a great question. I didn't explain that. If you comment the word launch, okay, in that message, there'll be a couple of things. There will be a Bitly link. You can go click on that Bitly link and check out all of the new stuff that I just showed you tonight, but they have like finished pictures with it. So you can actually see how they created with the transfer, right? Then the second link will be to join my perks. It'll say like, want to save 30% off all your purchases, and underneath it'll have a perks link. You can click on that link and sign up to save 30% off of your order tomorrow. Or if you want to place an order tonight, you can do that too. Then there's going to be 2 buttons at the bottom. I want to say one of the buttons is Amazon favorites, and then the other one is join my free groups. Click on the button that says join my free groups. You'll get another message, and then there'll be 2 more buttons. There'll be join my group, which is like my VIP group, and there'll be, I think I deleted it. It might be join my cutout group or join my cutout broadcast channel. So just don't, you can click around. You're not committing to anything when you click in there. But that's the best way to get in the VIP group, is just comment launch and then click where it says join my groups and then just follow the prompts. All right, let's pick a winner. So, I need people to comment because I got a number in my head and I need comments so I can pick the last winner. Hi, Thomas. Thomas doesn't count. He can't win. Yeah, so that's another thing. Perks members get 20% off my live sales. And then I forgot to send it out, but I'll send it out 50% off my cutout site, like a one-time each month to use 50% off towards a purchase on my website. All right, let's see. Robbie, you can start ordering tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. our time. All right, here we go. Yep, Thomas is here. Ruth Seeley, there she is. You were number 3 in my head, or number 3 comment was in my head and you commented number 3. So Ruth, you are the winner. So if you were a winner tonight, so we got Miss Patricia, Kimmy, Lisa, Deborah Burns, Billy Packard, Jan Hagstrom, Linda Sanchez, Cheryl Pontes, Dawn Grant, Stephanie Bussart, and Ruth Seeley. Y'all are all winners tonight. So please send me a message saying, hey, I won. And I will send you a form to fill out so that way I can get your information and do not lose it. What do you have to do to be a designer? That's a great question. So a designer is pretty much like a perks member, but designers, you get 40% off. You have the option to build a business and work a business if you want to. But if you really just want to save even more, you can become a designer as well. You just get, you get 40% off. That's pretty much what it is. And it's still $20 a month, but you get that $20 back each month in product credit. But then you're considered like a team member. But if you sign up to be a perks member, you don't get the discount on my live sales or the 50% off on my website. So that's the only thing. Stephanie, it's $20 a month to become a perks member. All right, y'all. That is it. So if y'all do have questions about becoming a perks member or a designer or about the launch tomorrow, you can send me a message. I'm going to work a little bit longer tonight. So you can absolutely send me a message and I will be around and I can answer. No, Rebecca, there is not a minimum to sell. There's no minimum. There used to be and they got rid of it. So no minimums, not even like a quarterly minimum or a yearly minimum. But you get to be part of like the team. So you get to be in like the team group. And if you want to do what I'm doing, like lives or workshops or vendor events, the best way to do that is to become a designer rather than a perks member. But that is it. So message me if you have questions. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. I will be live, I think around 10:30 a.m. Stephanie, it's $20 a month. But remember, you get that back each month in product credit. I'll be on around 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So I don't know. We might do something from something I showed y'all tonight. I don't know. Maybe those egg pedestals. Who the heck knows? I don't even know. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your night. And I cannot wait to see y'all. Bye.